Hello, this is Anthony Hobbs, and this is my Battle Beast collection, the complete collection, a total of 48 of them. We have Battle Beasts from Series 1, Series 2, Series 3. And if you are a big Battle Beast fan, you will probably have noticed these are not in the right order. But there's a reason for that. The order I've put them in is the order I got them in. The first ever Battle Beast is here, Killer Carp, with Triple Threat Snake, and so on and so on and so forth. And then here, these are all purchased around about 1988. This one was from 1990. Then after that, these are all from car boot sales, flea markets. Everything from beyond this point, from the Rowdy Rooster, are all second hand. They're all second hand. And these are all from like the 90s. I got them when I was like a teenager. Here. But this one here, the War Weasel, he's significant because after him, I didn't get any Battle Beasts at all for a long, long time. I kept on searching jumble sales, car boot sales, everywhere, because in the belief that I would eventually find some, but I never did. So then back here, starting here, this is the first Battle Beast I bought off eBay. So it was then that I realised, because Battle Beasts are long forgotten about now, the only way you can get them is to buy them on eBay. So everything starting from these two lines here are all ones purchased off eBay. And I've loved Battle Beasts since I was about 7. These first two here, Killer Carp and Triple Threat Snake, I got them because it was a nice advert on the telly. But then after that, I'd seen all I wanted of them. No interest. 1 year later, I read the Battle Beast comic, and I was hooked. Such fantastic stories. The rest, as I say, is history. From these ones here, this whole line here, yes, every time I saved my pocket money, it was just all about Battle Beast. And here, starting from here, Pirate Lion, Deerstalker, Ferocious Tiger, Colonel Bird, Gruesome Gator, and Roaming Buffalo. They were 6 Battle Beasts I got on my 8th birthday. Yes, I was a huge, huge fan. And also, something you'll notice here, this is Gruesome Gator and Roaming Buffalo. They came together in the same packet. Number 15 and number 10. Now, it should be 15 and 16, but for whatever reason, the toy manufacturers must have made a mistake with these particular two. 15 and 10 together. But it wasn't a big problem because over here, this is a few weeks after my 8th birthday, that is Rocky Rhino and Sly Fox. So I got 15 and 10 and then 9 and 16. They were also in the wrong order, but they're the ones I wanted. Then I got Hair Raising Rabbit. I didn't know that was his name at the time, and I called him Rabbit Hood. At the time, I thought Robin Hood was really cool, and I thought he's the coolest thing since Robin Hood. So that's why I called him Rabbit Hood. It was my 8-year-old imagination. That's what I deemed to be a good name for him. And then I kind of burned out on Battle Beast because it was just getting too expensive. I had no pocket money for anything else, so I thought, I've got, this many, that will do. And then many months later, just for old time's sake, I got these two here, the spider and the crab. Except I thought he was an octopus. So made a bit of a mistake there. It's not an octopus, it's a spider. They do have a Battle Beast octopus here, over here, the Octillion octopus. And another strange thing about Battle Beast is they did take a few liberties with what animals look like. Here, it's a lion, yes, but he's white. Over here, we have a wild African boar, but he's blue skin. Over here is a tapir, and as far as I know, I don't think any tapirs have ever been white, but that one's white there. So yes, sometimes it's hard to know what animals they're supposed to be, but I suppose the only way you could really know is by reading the comics or reading stuff on the internet. Then you know what kind of animals they are. I mean, but not all of them, no. Like this one here, it's blatantly obvious he's an armadillo. This one, it's blatantly obvious he's a kangaroo. And, they sometimes you could tell at a glance, sometimes you couldn't. And sometimes the weapons were symbolic. Here we have Killer Carp. His weapon shaped more or less like an anchor for a ship, because he's an aquatic creature. Here we have the toad, and his weapon is shaped like a frog foot or toad foot, because it has warts on it, yeah. Over here we have the giraffe. His weapon is shaped like a tree branch, because they evolved the long neck to get the tree branches. Where's the next one? Here we have the fox. Her weapon, yes, she's a she. Some Battle Beasts were female, not very many, but her weapon is shaped more or less like a fox's ear. Here, the rabbit, his weapon has like a, you can't really see it very well, but a spear bit there and another spear bit. They're meant to be like rabbit ears, rabbit ears on either end. And over here we have the shark, and his weapon is a trident, like Neptune, aka Poseidon. Poseidon, the god of the sea, had a trident, so that's why he's got a trident, because again, aquatic theme. Over here we have the anteater, and his weapon is shaped like the claws, 3 claws of an anteater. The raccoon, a weapon like a fir tree or Christmas tree, however you see it, because of course he's a raccoon. The octopus, again, aquatic creature, so he has a harpoon shaped like weapon. Here we have the kangaroo, and of course when you think weapons from Australia, you think boomerangs. So his weapon is the boomerang sword. Over here we have the moose, who has an antler sword shaped like horns, you know. But not all of them did. No, some of them, no, had nothing to do with the character or anything, just like that. Oh, here, one I missed out, the roaming buffalo. His weapon, although you can't tell if it's shaped like the horns of a bull, except it's upside down. So that's the way he's supposed to hold it. That's do imitate the horns of a bull. I have 3 laser beasts here, but as you can see, they have their weapons missing. This one, however, does have his weapon. And let's get a close-up here of the weapon. As you can see, it looks like his face, the face of a parrot. And all the Battle Beasts, all of Series 4 Battle Beasts had that. Their weapon roughly resembled the person that owned it. So, in other words, all of Series 4, the weapon had something to do with the character. Okay, there's more to tell, but that'll do for now, so take care.